Hi, I'm Leo, here to do my standard Wednesday edition of the Eyebrow program. As you can hear, I'm a bit sick right now, but I'm hoping to be better by our next video. Everything should be fine, so let's jump straight into it. Now, do you have those objects in your room that kind of make sense to you and have a place in your life and have a story, but to you they're just standard everyday objects that you don't really think about because they just make sense why they're there? And then one day I'm told to make a video like this and realize that they don't make sense, so I'm here to explain to you some of the more unusual things that lie about my room. I'm going to start off with something that to me suddenly came to mind as not normal. I have 10 depictions of Buddha. Now, 5 of them are just these little statue guys. I got them in one pack. They were incredibly cheap, which is kind of funny considering that Buddha himself would have wanted them cheap. Maybe he wouldn't have. Up to you. I don't really care. Now, these ones were a bit harder to obtain, and as you can see they display different Buddhas, this one being green and large gluttonous Buddha, whereas some of my other ones are of rather thin one meditating. Especially my personal favorite one and largest one, this guy. You can't really see him in detail since this video does not very well render things that are incredibly dark. And that's my actual photo of Buddha. Gotta love the guy. And there's not much story behind those other than the fact that I'm a Buddhist. Did you expect I wouldn't have pictures and such of Buddha? Now these are little pyramids that I got while I was off at the National History Museums of both, this one is from Washington, D.C., New York. Both museums were great. I personally prefer Washington, D.C.'s, but hey, to each their own. New York definitely does have better astrology, but I prefer general sciences, which D.C. is better for. They don't really have any particular special properties, I just liked them at the time that I saw them. This is a few million-year-old fish skeleton rock thingy I bought. Looking back, don't remember exactly what I saw in it, but now I look at it with scientific curiosity, and in my room it is fairly standard to have few million-year-old skeletons because, guess what? It was on sale. That's right, America has managed to privatize few million-year-old skeletons. We can privatize anything. This is just a little wallet with El Salvador on it. I did go to El Salvador. It was one of the best experiences of my life. I absolutely loved it there. If you ever want to go somewhere Spanish speaking on vacation, go there. Great place. Do it. Now. Okay, you should be back. So let's jump back in. This is Queen Meg Whitman. She is Meg Whitman. She ran for governor here in California not too long ago, and she mainly based her campaign on the fact that she was unbelievably rich. Like, way rich. Please excuse the fact that the screen goes dark. It does that. It's Mac. This is just a little art project I made. It is Medusa. You can see her snake hair. It's not very well done. I was 8 years old. What do you expect? And my last thing, something that really struck me at the Washington, D.C. Museum of Natural History, my favorite element, number 83 on the periodic table, bismuth. This video can't really display the fact that it has these amazing shining colors. It's just absolutely beautiful. It has this perfect little endless squares that create an amazing design. It is technically slightly radioactive, though if you look on a periodic table, it may not be labeled as such, as it is incredibly minor. Like, if you have a cell phone, it's probably giving you more radiation than this is. That's all I've got. I'm glad I could make this episode longer, glad I could be with you. I'm Leo, here on the a Wednesday edition of the Eyebrow Program. Thank you. Have a nice day. I have 10 depictions of Buddha. No. 50 depictions of Buddha. 11 depictions of Buddha. No, 10 depictions. I'm still waiting for you to get back from El Salvador.